Hey, friend. Can you hear me, friend? You the first one on here, goddess. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Hey, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Hey, cousin. How the recovery house going? That's good, goddess. Hey, Jazzy Fun Size. Hey, Day. Y'all ready to learn some stuff? All right. I'm going to wait on our special guest to join in. Hey, Antonio. All right, y'all. So I'm just waiting on Gerald to send a request to log in. But tonight we're gonna tonight we talking about Instagram. Oh, you on? Why won't it will it let you send a request to join? I'm trying to send you one. Hold on. I'm trying to send you one. G-Bass. All right, y'all. So let's see. Hold on, y'all. He finna come. I seen the request. I'm accepting the request. Hey, friend.
Hey, Nikki, what's going on?
Man, I'm looking behind you. I need to get like you. I want to be like you when I grow
up. You got
it. Now, for people who don't know you, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself before I just jump in it? Because I'm just loving that view behind you. Because I want to get all in your business.
Appreciate it. Well, yeah, for y'all that don't know me, my name is Gerald Bass. I'm actually the creator and founder of the Rise of the 1%, based out of Atlanta, Georgia. We're in the Buckhead area, but I'm actually from Decatur, Georgia. That's actually where I was actually born and raised. And a quick background on myself, I actually started off in the entertainment business. I actually was a party and concert promoter. I was involved in artist management here in Atlanta for several years. And I was pretty successful with it. Around 2011, I took a decline in my income, so I got into direct sales, and I did, some of you all may be familiar with network marketing. I did that for about 5 years in a couple of companies, became a top earner, helped a lot of people. And then around the end of 2016 is when I decided to start the Rise of the 1%, because actually when I was in direct sales and doing network marketing, I started to learn how to use the internet to grow those different direct sales companies I was a part of at that time. I became pretty great at it. And so I started to have other entrepreneurs and business owners reaching out to me, pretty much wanting me to assist them with bringing them customers online for different businesses they had. And so I went full-fledged with this thing. And we've been doing this for the last 5 years or so, putting systems in place online to assist a lot of different service providers with generating leads online and getting customers, on the internet consistently and predictably through a lot of the strategies that we help them with. So that's primarily my backstory and what we're doing right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I got some questions about that, but I'm just gonna dive on in with some questions. So I told everybody the truth. I was doing my own Instagram ads. And then what happened was I tried to switch something on Facebook, something I did, and it broke a link. And then I wasn't able to do Instagram ads anymore because I was just frustrated. I reached out to you, and you ran my Instagram ads for me.
Right.
But you did it through Facebook.
Right.
On something like that. Now, my first question is, what's like the top reasons why people can't run ads, or they disabled? I messed up myself with Facebook. So what are we doing that messes us up when it's time to run ads?
Yeah, so with you all space, a lot of times, I know, Nikki, we had this conversation, a lot of times is the before and after pics, they don't really necessarily like that. If you have pictures, because I know you all are helping people with some type of body transformation or whatever the case may be, if you're showing a lot of cleavage, a lot of skin, a lot of times in different pictures and stuff, or even videos, they will pretty much disapprove the ads. And if they keep disapproving the ads, they'll eventually just shut the ad account down. So, yeah, so that's the thing about that. Yeah, so I would say with y'all space, that's what I've seen the most. It's just pretty much like staying away, which is like I said, Nikki, we talked about it, staying away from those before and after pics. And also, as well, just making sure that you're not showing too much cleavage. Now, I will say I have seen ads in you all space, like with women with bikinis and stuff like that, that have flown, meaning they've gotten approved, but just not being too revealing. Those will get disapproved and they will get your ad account shut down. So that's what I was saying in terms of that.
So what did we do for me? I put up a flyer. So I couldn't do before and after pictures. So did we do a flyer for me?
Right.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, the flyer.
Okay. Now, what if could I have done a video like me talking? Like, would that have done?
Yeah, videos do a whole lot better actually in today's time on Facebook and Instagram. So basically having a video, it's a couple of different videos you can have. One, you can have a video demonstrating, you see what I'm saying, what you do in terms of your services with the body sculpting and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of those video ads do real well in you all space. So actually demonstration video of you doing the work on someone, those work. Or just having a video as well where you're just talking and you're speaking to the pains and the problems and the frustrations of people within your particular market. You know, what are some of the biggest pains when it comes to you all's market with people? You know, what's some of their biggest problems and frustrations? So you can speak to those and talk a little bit about your unique solution of being able to solve that problem in a video, maybe showing some testimonials and stuff or reviews as well of you all service, helping others, and then give them a call to action to go over and book a call or go over and purchase, just depending on how your website and all that type of stuff is set up. But yeah, now, that's primarily a couple of different videos I would say that would do real well in you all spaces, either demonstration or a video just speaking to the pains of your market and talking about the solution, showing reviews, call to action.
Is there a time frame that does better? Like, is it shorter videos do better than longer? Because the longer ones, I don't watch it all the way through. So it's like, get to the point, because I get bored quickly. Right. So what's a good video? 15 seconds, 30 seconds, not an hour.
No, I would say on Instagram, up to a minute 30 or less.
A minute 30 or less.
Minute 30 or less. Yep, on Instagram. I've seen do very well with ads on Instagram. You can't go over a minute 30 anyway on Instagram ads. Facebook, they don't have a time limit on ads, but Instagram, you can't go over a minute 30 anyway.
So what was it that you did for me? So originally, before I messed up my own account, I would just go on Instagram. I would go to the post. I would put boost, whatever, do whatever I had to do, and it took off. Right. But you suggested that I do it through Facebook Manager. So what's the difference and why is Facebook Manager better?
Yeah, so with the Facebook Business Manager, it just allows you to do a whole lot more, like in terms of your targeting. You're real limited on the targeting when it comes to like just boosting and promoting posts off the Instagram page. So that's why a lot of times we like to use the Facebook Business Manager. So for instance, just give you an example. When you're using the Facebook Business Manager, say for instance, Nikki, you already have a pretty large email list. And for anyone else on here that has an email list, with the Facebook Business Manager, they allow you to load your email list up. And you can even target people on your email list in the Facebook Business Manager. Not only that, you can create similar audiences. So what you can do is you can say, hey, Facebook, I want you to create a lookalike of everybody on Instagram. I want you to create a lookalike of everybody that's on my email list and go out and find people that look like everybody on my email list and show my ads to them, right? So now they create this big, massive audience, a minimum of 1 million people that look like everybody on your email list. As long as you have an email list of 500 subscribers or higher, they could go out and find people on the platform that look like everybody on your list and show your ads to them. But see, they can't do that through just promoting and boosting a post. You see what I'm saying? You can only do that in the Facebook Business Manager. So that's why a lot of times we like to use the Business Manager.
And Antonio said never boost posts. So why do I not want to boost a post?
Well, pretty much what I just said. Pretty much what I just said. I mean, it just limits the targeting options and stuff like that. There's just a lot more functionality and things you can do in the Facebook Business Manager than you can with just promoting the post. Yeah.
Now, I am a person, I hate to say it like this, I pay to free my time. So I'll pay you so I won't have to be bothered with it. But is it simple enough for somebody to do themselves if they really wanted to?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I teach people all the time how to like run their own ads. And to be frank with you, Nikki, that's really the route I'm going down these days, is helping people with running their own ads and managing them. I will take on a client here and there to do it for them, but these days I am teaching people to step by step. And to answer your question, yeah, pretty much anyone who has any sense of knowledge who can sit down and learn, they can learn how to set up and run and manage their own ads, right? You just got to understand the strategy behind what really makes it work. That's the whole thing.
Now, when I was doing Instagram ads by myself, I never let Instagram pick my audience because I felt like because I'm paying per click that they just gonna show it to people who I already know is not my target market. Like
right.
I don't target men, so I just felt like they was gonna send it to men. So is it better? Which is somebody's question. Is it better to let Instagram pick the audience, or for you to specify where you want it to go?
No, I recommend picking your own audiences. When it comes to placements, I know we're talking Instagram ads, but like when it comes to placements, a lot of times, you know, you can choose to pick it in the Facebook news feed, the Instagram news feed, Instagram's Explore, Instagram stories, whatever the case may be. I recommend choosing your own placements. Don't let like Facebook and Instagram do it for you. And also, even with just picking your targeted audiences as a whole, I recommend picking your own interest groups and stuff like that that you want to target. Pick them yourself. Like, no, don't let just Instagram or whatever just pick the audiences for you. No, don't do that.
Now, how do you test run a ad? So when I was doing it myself, I would do different ads to different people with different money, but I didn't really have a strategy. I'm just real hood. And so I was just doing stuff. But is there like a strategic strategy? Like if I had $300, should I test a couple of them to see what's good? Throw my 300 on one? Like, what would you suggest?
No, test multiple variations of ads from the ad copy. So ad copy is pretty much the post text of the ad. So you want different variations of the post text, which is we call ad copy in the advertising space. So you want different variations, different angles of the post text, different creatives in terms of image and videos. If you had a $300 budget, I would say start off with around 2 to 3 different ad variations. That's in terms of post text, the image, videos, to even the headlines. Different variations, and split the budget up across those 3. And what you do is you run the ads for 48 to 72 hours, and then you want to see what's working and what's not working. And you do that by looking at data, right? So I know a lot of people, they gauge success off if people are liking the ad or engaging on the ad. We don't. We really gauge success off the numbers, the data. You know, are people clicking on this ad? You know, how much are we paying per click, right? Are we generating any leads off this ad? Meaning people have an interest, right? How much are we paying per lead? And then also, are we getting any clients, right? And how much we're paying to get a client. So those are some metrics. There's some more metrics too, but those are the real main metrics you really want to be focusing on. And you'll know if the ad is working or not working.
Okay. Now, someone said how to stop being flagged, but they may be talking about those before. Hold on. There go Kayla right there. Is it such a thing? Okay, well, she can ask her own question because I got her question next. Is it a thing such as high risk ad and they charge more?
Yeah, so in terms of high risk is pretty much what I was speaking with Nikki at the beginning is, if you're coming in terms of you all's industry with like those before and after pics or videos or pics and videos with just showing a little too much cleavage at times, because like I said, that's what I've seen in you all's industry, then you consider that high risk. I wouldn't say they're going to charge more. I would just say that they're going to disapprove your ads. And like I said before, if they keep disapproving, they'll shut the ad account down. But no, that has nothing to do with the charging on your ads.
Okay. Now, this might be a question for Antonio, because I'm gonna interview him the other day.
Yeah.
This is a question for me. I want to know, I'm in Atlanta, I'm Eastern Standard Time. If I go to Las Vegas and my insights tell me to post at 3, is it still Eastern Standard Time or is it Vegas time? Do it switch?
Yeah, Antonio can answer that question. Antonio actually over here with me right now. Antonio, if you want to chime in, you can.
Cause Antonio, yeah, I got all kind of questions. So
yeah, Antonio, he actually finna come hop on because he right over here with me right now. So
Nikki. Oh, hey Antonio, well they really getting some good information today. So listen, if we looking at our insights and we go to a different time zone, am I posting on Eastern Standard or where I'm at now?
It still have it linked to your time zone based off of your account and where you're located, because Instagram automatically know where each person is located. So you have a business account set up and you put all that information in, they already know where you at. But one thing I will say, a lot of times with the analytics in Instagram, they're really not effective, to be honest with you, because most people are like, okay, let me check my analytics and see what's the best time to post. But 9 times out of 10, those don't really be the best time to post, but sometimes you just have to have a set schedule and post and test things out and see how many response you're getting based off of that post at that time of the day or night that you're posting. And what happens is you start leveraging that and stick with that schedule once you find something that most of your audience is engaging with. So a lot of times on our time zone that they say that it's good for us to post, 9 times out of 10, analytics back there in the stats don't really fulfill what you're really looking for at the end. So
okay. Well, that makes sense.
Right.
So is it a best time for us to run our ads? Like start in the morning, start at night, start at
back to Gerald.
Oh, back to Gerald. Because Gerald, I have said, okay, I'm gonna run my ads. And then sometimes it takes a while for them to approve it. It'd be hours.
Right.
And so
I recommend launching them where they can launch in the morning, because if you launch them like later in the evening, they attempt to spend all your ad spend before the day is out, in terms of what you're spending per day. So a lot of times I prefer to schedule them for that morning. And then, yeah, as you run the ads over a series of days and you start to collect data, it's ways you can check your analytics to see what times people are clicking on your ads, clicking through on your ads, you're generating leads, or you get clients potentially. And then if you want to run the ads during those times and don't run the ads at the times that they're not really doing much. So sometimes people don't like to run their ads like overnight or whatever the case may be because their audience is not really on social as heavy at that time. Then you can do that. Now, me personally, for our ads, for our company, I just run them consistently. But for some businesses that we work with, we have done day parting, where pretty much it's based off of what we've seen in the analytics of their audience being the most present on the internet. That's when we'll run the ads. So it just varies.
Okay. Now, when you ran the ads for me and you did Facebook Manager, okay, this is my question. If I start running my ad on Instagram, does it also show on Facebook? Because I know when you did it on Facebook, I think it showed on both of them, didn't it?
Right. Yeah, you can run an ad on Facebook and Instagram out the Facebook Business Manager. You just have to connect the Instagram account to the Facebook Business Manager. But you can run your ads off of Facebook and Instagram out of the Facebook Business Manager.
I don't like Facebook like that. Like, I like Tom.
I know you told me that. You told me that.
Tom from MySpace, we cool. I don't mess with Facebook like that. Yeah. Facebook don't love me like that.
MySpace.
Yeah, man. I like Black Planet. MySpace,
right.
That kind of shit. Yeah. But is there money on Facebook?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got over 2.1 billion users over there. A lot of your audience is on Instagram, is over on Facebook, scrolling throughout the day as well. So absolutely.
So would you 9 times out of 10 suggest that everyone start on Facebook and let them run to both?
It depends on where your audience is at. If your audience is on Facebook and Instagram, I say start off with both. And what you can do is, and this may be a little technical, but it's a way where you can split up your ad distribution. And what I mean by that is you can have your ads run on Facebook and you just collecting the data from the ads that are running on Facebook. You can have those same ads run on Instagram in what we call another ad set, and you can pretty much look at the data in terms of what the ads are doing on Instagram as well. So you can compare the data of your ads. So I know this may be a little technical and over the top for you all advanced if you've never ran ads in a Facebook Business Manager. Let me explain this to you all real quick. So with creating ads in a Facebook Business Manager, you have 3 parts to creating the ad. One, you're creating the ad campaign, right? Your campaign objective. So the campaign objective is you're looking to get traffic. Are you looking to generate leads? Are you looking for website conversions or purchases? Are you looking just to get engagement, right? Or whatever the case may be. So you have to choose your campaign objective. Next is your ad set, right? Creating your ad set, which is your targeting. Okay, so your targeting is demographics. What does that mean? Age range. Where's your audience located geographically, right? Do they have any specific interests, right? And behaviors and stuff like that. You can plug into the ad set level. Also, if you want to target your email list, that will go on the ad set level. If you want to create lookalike audiences off your email list, all that's in the ad set level, right? Mm-hmm. The third part is you create the actual ad. The ad is you write your post text, which is your ad copy. You plug in your images and videos, which is your creatives, and then you write your headlines, right? And then you run the ads. So it's 3 parts. So to get back to Nikki's question is, if you're creating the ad campaign, you can create 2 different ad sets where you can have this ad run on Facebook, and you're just collecting the data in terms of what's happening with Facebook. And you can create another ad set with this same ad and run it on Instagram, and you're just collecting the data on what's it's doing on Instagram. So now you can know what's really working the best for you. Is it Facebook working the best for your ads or Instagram? And that's what you can run with, or both.
Do you happen to remember from when we did it if which one ran better for me?
For you?
Mm-hmm.
For you, Nikki, we didn't really run Instagram ads as heavy. We ran most Facebook ads at that time, and we drove traffic over to your Instagram page from Facebook.
And I got a lot of traffic. So this for y'all that want to know how my classes always get booked up, because I paid his ass, because I wasn't going to do it. So I'm really good. I guess I told the secret. I'm really good at Instagram. I'm not really good at Facebook, but I wanted to get that audience. But instead of me taking a whole week, 2, 3, 4, or a month trying to figure it out, I just had you do it. So I know for a fact that a lot of those classes that got booked up came from that ad. And the reason I know y'all is because when the people came to my page, they had never heard of me before. They was like, people who came from Facebook always say, what do you do? If they've been following me on Instagram, they already knew what I did. So I know that it worked over there on FaceSpace or whatever that is over there. So yeah. So now, let's see. Now I'm gonna get back to the question. So, but the next time that you and I run an ad, I want to try a video one because I've never tried a video one. Okay. So let's just say you have a body sculptor that want to do a video ad. Can we film that with the phone? Or do we need to get a whole production crew?
Nah, you can do that with a phone in today's You can do that with a phone in today's time. Some of our greatest video ads was done on a phone. Because a lot of times, too, it's just more authentic, you know, over having this big production a lot of times. So even Antonio, because Antonio helps out with filming from time to time on different ads that I ran in the past. And he'll tell you, like I told him, some of our phone ads have done better than when we use all our camera equipment because it's just a little bit more authentic over having this big production, like a big commercial type thing or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, but you always get tested, Nikki. Like if you have the equipment or you have access to someone that has the equipment, I mean, we do videography and photography, but if you have access to that, then you can always test out the phone versus a big production. Or if you don't have that, just start off with your phone.
What makes a bad video? Bad lighting, or they just take too long to get to the point? Because you'll lose me after 3-4 seconds.
Yeah. If you don't have a great hook, you can't hook people in the first 2 to 3 seconds. Also, different pattern interrupts. And what I mean by that is just having a boring ad where you're just sitting there like talking head, just talking in the video. Right. So at times when we've done some of our greatest video ads that have done well for us and even clients we work with, is it won't just be the person that's just speaking in the camera. It'll be things flashing in and out of the video as well, right? Things that we're speaking on in the video and stuff. So not like this boring video. You got to entertain a little bit. You know, if you're bored in today's time with all the noise on social media, you're not going to get many leads or clients online. So I would definitely say that. And like you said as well, Nikki, yeah, you have a point. Lighting is definitely key, and the quality of the video is key as well. In terms of sound and all that type of stuff plays a huge part as well. Yeah.
Okay. Look, everybody finna get mad at me, but if y'all got them galaxies and it look like surveillance video, hold that ad. Hold that ad till you get to your friend with the iPhone. I'm just gonna leave that.
I'm telling you. Hey.
Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? Just leave that alone.
I was on iPhone in 2015. I never went back to drugs. Like,
I know. Somebody said, yeah, my friend Galaxy want to be an iPhone when it grow up. I like, fuck that. Yeah. Oh, somebody say you can't be too ugly either. Yeah, you right.
Daddy. No, that either.
Yeah. Now I got some more questions. So if you brand new, say I ain't got no money. I just started and I want to do an Instagram ad. What's the lowest you think that a person, okay, I got two questions.
Right.
What if you don't have a lot of money, what's the lowest you think that a person should start playing with an ad? And what's a good monthly budget? Now I know that's gonna vary because now my monthly budget, I can pay more.
Right.
Now.
Right.
So but if I'm just starting out, don't have a lot of money, will $20 help me?
Right. I would start off with minimum $15 a day. I've seen that the sweet spot. If you don't have the budget. Yeah, 15 a day.
Man, that's a lot of days. 15 times 30.
Well, I'll tell you this too. It's like I've worked with people in the past. I don't do it a lot these days, but in the past I worked with people with a smaller budget. And what they'll do is if they had a smaller budget, they just want to advertise every day. They might do 3 days, 4 days out the week. You know what I mean? Because they didn't have as big of a budget to advertise every day. So that's what I would say. But the sweet spot I've seen is a minimum 15 a day, though.
Okay.
That's what I'd say. Yeah.
What's the highest you didn't seen?
Oh, in terms of that I work with?
Yeah.
Spending money on ads? That I personally work with, I've seen, in terms of my clients, up to 150 a day.
No, that wasn't me. Okay, I thought that was me. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. But however, when we do this next one, 150 times 30. Whew. We'll come back to that question. But
right. So let me hit on that real quick, Nikki. So with the ad spend, so it depends upon like what's the price point of your particular service and how much you're willing to pay to get a client. So a lot of my clients that spend like $100 a day, $150 a day, they have higher ticket services. So they're selling like a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 up service. So they're willing to spend a little bit more because of the fact you see what I'm saying? They can recoup that money back by getting a client, you know what I mean, within the specific ad spend. So it just depends on how much you're charging, like for your particular service. It depends too. Sometimes people will have a front end service, but they have things they offer on the back end to their clients as well to be able to recoup that cost and investment and be profitable. So it just really kind of depends on what each customer you get, what's the value of them to your business, and that's how you determine like how much you want to spend. You see what I'm saying, on the ads.
Is it a good idea if we give them something free? Like for instance, 6 step. I'm making this up. It's an ad that comes up, hey, blah, blah, blah. Would you like a free consultation or download my ebook, 6 steps to not eating a whole bunch of shit after 8? I don't know. But
right.
Is that a good hook to get people in from your ad?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, free consultations, of course, are very popular. Yeah, if you have an ebook that's pretty valuable, that speaks to the pains of your particular, market, and you have a unique solution that you're talking about in that ebook that'll grab people in, then yeah, I mean, you can use the ebook. Some people use something as well called a video sales letter video. I'm not sure if you all have ever heard of that, but that's pretty much a video that people will opt into a landing page with their name, email, maybe even phone number, and they'll watch a video. It's like an explainer video that speaks to the pains, problems, and frustrations, talks about the solution, shows some testimonials, and then say, if you want further assistance with this, schedule a consultation call. Right. So that's what a lot of our clients use. They use videos. But ebooks, they work just as well too. And we call those lead magnets, by the way. You lead magnet is something you can give away free of value or even discounted the value to your market in exchange for capturing their information. Name, email, phone number typically.
Now, I don't know if this your area, but you the one open the door for this. Now, the word systems just make my ass about to fall out, right? Because it just seems so complicated.
Okay.
So, I know that you have, like, I know you have, like, in your Facebook group that you go live and stuff. Is that what y'all talk about over there on Facebook?
Yeah.
You talk about system.
Right.
And things like that. Oh, okay.
Right.
So that word just do something to me.
Yeah. So let me be a little bit more specific on that too, because system can mean a lot of things. So a lot of times what we see a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners don't have online is they don't have a way to really generate a lead on their site. So they may have a website with the home section, about me or about the company, their products, their services. They may have a blog or a podcast. They may have some testimonials and reviews and a way to contact them. But when you land on the site, it's not really a way to capture a lead. So what we do with a lot of our clients is we show them how to build out what we call a pre-selling mechanism, which is a sales funnel. Some of y'all may have heard of that terminology in the internet marketing world today. And pretty much what that is, it's designed, for instance, Nikki, like you said, if you got your ebook, you're giving that away. Well, by you giving this away, they should be giving you their name and their email, potentially even phone number. You should be capturing that information. And they can go on and read your ebook, and they can go on to schedule a consultation with you throughout this system that's built. But also you're building an email database at the same time, because everybody's not going to buy from you immediately. So now you can have these email follow-ups set up on the back end where you can stay in contact with those leads, stay on top of mind through email until they potentially become a client. Right. And one thing I want to share with you, I actually had a live about this a couple of weeks ago in our group, because I don't know if y'all remember, Facebook and Instagram shut down like a couple of weeks ago. What have you? Yeah, I was actually getting off the plane coming from Miami, and I'm getting online. I'm like, what's going on? I can't get on my Facebook, my Instagram, whatever the case may be. And the thing about it is, a lot of business owners panic when that happens. But see, if you have an email list outside of social media, you can still stay in front of your audience, top of mind, email them your stuff and still even get clients. So that's why we say it's good to have that system in place.
Yeah. I had people emailing me that ain't emailed me in 3 years. But I was like, oh, I see what this is.
All right.
Now I got a question. Somebody said their page was restricted. Okay. When they got their page back, now they restricted from doing ads. Is it something they can do, or do they have to go see somebody like you to do it? Because like I had to come to you. You remember how mine was? Yeah. Mine was jacked up.
Yeah, I have an ad rep with Facebook and even Instagram that I talk to on a monthly basis. And at times I am able to put in requests for Facebook or Instagram to look over the account to see if they can get it back active. So I don't have a problem doing that. Or even yourself, if you go into if you've been running ads, I don't know if you've been running ads out to Facebook Business Manager, but if you have, you can go to support in the Facebook Business Manager. You can shoot them over a ticket, or sometimes they'll allow you to chat with somebody online, not necessarily on a call, and see if you can maybe get your account back active that way. Or what you can do is, if you got another email address, you can just set up a whole nother Facebook Business Manager account. You just have to create a page from scratch.
Okay. And just build it. And one of my problems was that we couldn't do it from the phone. I had to actually go to the computer. So what I'm saying, y'all, I thought it just wouldn't work for me, but it was because I was on my phone. Right. So it was different from the computer. Yeah. In case somebody else getting stuck. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure we go, because I got to talk about the wealth part too. I just want to answer everybody's questions. So we talked about targeting. We talked about the sexual stuff with the before and afters. Right. We talked about the visibility on Facebook. Somebody said, is it better to pay for Facebook ads or IG for the most visibility? But I think you went over that because we can actually do both.
Right.
Or one or the other, or wherever your target market at.
Right, exactly.
Okay. All right. Let me just make sure because I got to get into this ad stuff. Somebody said, is there a way to stop being flagged? Well, see, that's different for us because of all the hours before and after and showing the button and stuff like I get flagged for no reason. I'm going to save it, Dora. Yeah, I get flagged for no reason. So I guess that would just depend on what you post.
Depends on like what you're using for the images and the videos.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we answered that. If we answer that, so somebody want to know: is it different if they live in Canada?
In terms of like advertising.
Advertising, like, does anything change? Like, do we have to change anything that you know of, ad wise that they can't do in Canada, or it's different for if they live in Canada?
Not that I heard of. And actually one of my close buddies right now who has a multiple 7-figure business, he advertises all the time out of Canada. I've never heard him talk about any restrictions or anything in terms of his ads. So no, not that I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you answered that question. Now, this is my part. If y'all got some more ad questions, put them in the thingy. Okay, I want to know about this wealth tips. Because, I didn't even know about this pay. I just knew you had some money. But we want to know how to get some money, too. So, what's up with the wealth tips?
Yeah, that's a name that I actually had back when like I said before in the beginning of the live, I was in direct sales, and we taught a lot of people who was actually working 9 to 5s at that time, what it really took, to go out and create what we call generational wealth. And a lot of people think it's just money, but it's also mindset. But in terms of the wealth, I would say this. We used to have these wealth principles. Matter of fact, that I actually used to teach people in direct sales, and it actually was a multimillionaire taught them to me back in like 2011, 12. And one thing she had told me was, she was like, wealthy people don't work for other people. Name one that does. She told me that wealthy people, they don't trade hours for dollars, right? They leverage the time and efforts of other people, right? So that's one thing I would say, especially amongst the African-American community. I don't know if you all know this, but over 95% of our business owners are sole proprietors, right? No employees, no staff, no nothing. They just pretty much doing everything in the day-to-day in terms of their business. And we actually holding our community back from that in terms of being able to provide more jobs when it comes to the African-American community by not hiring and, building teams and stuff like that and putting more people on. So that was one thing she told me. So, if you're trading hours for dollars, or even if you have a business, but you just remaining in sole proprietor mode, there's nothing wrong with being a sole proprietor in the beginning stages. We all start there. But over time, though, you got to start to leverage the time, talents, and efforts of other people. You got to start to build a team, put other people in position to win right along with you.
I don't trust nobody.
You don't trust nobody?
No, I trust you.
I was that way, Nikki.
I can pull up on you. But see, I can pull up on you. I don't trust nobody. It's hard for
Nikki,
me
you got people on your team.
Man, I ain't got nobody on my team.
I mean, I was that way, though. Seriously, I was that way for a long time. I had to get out of that mindset. I was that way, though. I didn't trust a lot of people to be able to take on the jobs that I've done over the years that I feel I do very well at. I didn't really want to pass it on to others. So I feel you on that.
So, man, you didn't mess me up with the team stuff, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. So, yeah. Okay. So you did, okay, so I done sold Avon.
Okay.
I've sold some type of tea. I done sold all kind of stuff. I done sold all kind of, we'll talk about that later.
Right.
Listen, but I'm not good at direct sales. But is it something that we need to know from the direct sales logic that would help us with what we see? I'm not good at recruiting other people. So my mind is, Nikki, you can get all this by yourself. You don't need to rely on nobody else. But the people making money, they all got people under them. I just don't like that. Right. But is it any philosophy from the you know what I'm talking about? My ass finna say pyramid scheme. That ain't what I meant. From the you know talking about.
It's
Is
called
anything from that
network
that I can
marketing. That's what it's called, yo. I
for
know
direct marketing that I can? Because some people are very successful at Herbalife, TLC.
Right.
It's just not for me. But is it
Right.
something from that philosophy that can help me in my business?
From like what, network marketing and direct sales? I
Yeah,
would
like
say
even a mindset thing.
right. The biggest thing I got out of it, I no longer do it, by the way, but when I was doing it, the biggest thing for me was mindset, personal development, building teams, leadership, and getting better at sales.
I
Because we
don't
used
like
to
selling.
call, huh?
I don't like selling.
You don't like selling?
Mm,
We sell all the time, though, Nikki, whether you know it or not. We've
yeah,
been
but
selling all our lives.
yeah, that's true. But
I mean, if you, and this is for everybody, and not even just Nikki. I mean, if you got a boyfriend or girlfriend right now, or you got a spouse, you have to sell that person.
I didn't sold a
getting
couple
them
of
to
them. Yeah,
date
you
you.
ain't
Like,
lying. You ain't lying. You ain't got sold their ass a dream. So not you, not us. All the rest on though.
you got me over
You
here.
got
Oh
you
my
about
God.
to mess up my happy home over here.
Oh man.
Man, please.
Yeah, so but y'all get what I'm saying though. You've been selling your whole life. If you had a job at one time, you sold people on why they should hire you. Selling is transformational through everything we do.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's what I would say, Nikki, in terms of network marketing. That was what I got the most out of it when I was in it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't speak on that no more because I'm getting the side eye. Yeah, I can't. Now, before I open up the floor for any questions, can you tell us what day you have that Instagram, your Facebook Live, like what's the name of the page? It was something else. You do something else it was something else. So how they can get in contact with you before I open up the floor?
Okay. So we do a live every Wednesday. Our name of our Facebook group is called 1% CEOs. Y'all can write that down. The number 1% CEOs. And it's for right now the markets that we working with at this time, or business owners we working with at this time, is coaches. We work with consultants. We work with people that have online courses and service providers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all service providers. So
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do they have to do anything to join the lives? Or like, is it for everybody?
Yeah, everybody that join the group.
Okay.
And it's every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So you can join the group, 1% CEOs. It's going to say coaches, consultants, course creators, service providers. That's what you're going to see in the group. Join it, and we go live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. In terms of like getting in contact with me, it's a couple of different ways. I have a case study online where I share with you all how to generate 5, 10, 15, 20, even 30 new clients every single week online with predictability. The link is geraldbaz.com/high-level. So it's www.geraldbaz.com/high-level.
/high-level.
Yep.
I need to get in that. Oh, wait a minute. I still
Yo, just dropped it too. geraldbaz.com/high-level. And if you just want to book a call directly with me, just to have a conversation with me in terms of what's going on in your business, what you're looking to accomplish, and see if it may be a fit for us to help you or whatnot, you can just go to geraldbaz.com/calendar.
/calendar.
Yeah, geraldbaz.com/calendar. You can book a time to speak with me as well.
Okay. Now I need one.
Let me explain this too, Nikki. We typically right now work with most business owners that are under $10,000 a month that want to scale to $20,000, $50,000 a month and above, right? So if you're at that level right now, you're making like under $10,000 a month, you want to scale to $20,000 to $50,000 a month or even more online. That's typically who we're working with.
Okay. Now, before I open up the floor, I need Antonio to come back one more time.
Okay.
Antonio, look, I'm
he
country here.
He about to come over.
I sound like my aunt. Antonio,
Yeah,
sit you right there. I just want everybody to know that you and I are doing the Instagram live on Wednesday at 7. So kind of tell them what we're going to be talking about. You hype them up, then I'm going to re-hype them up tomorrow.
I'll let them take the seat a minute.
Oh, yeah, man. Most definitely.
1 minute. I'll let them take the seat for a minute. Go ahead.
All right.
So, yeah, Wednesday, it's going to go down like it never been down before. So, for those that was on the previous live that me and Nikki did a while back, this Wednesday, I'm gonna definitely be sharing with you guys how to really automate some things in your business when it comes to Instagram, how you can free up some of your time. You know, I know you all may get a lot of messages from people, but I'm gonna show you how you can automate that process. Not only that, but I'm also share with you all how to really schedule everything out when it comes to Instagram. You know I was sharing with you all apps that you can download, but you ain't got to do that no more. So I'll share with you a new system and a new processing way that you can actually schedule your story posts, your feed posts, and all that, so you don't have to really be on the platform spending much time on it, and really just focus on the things that you need to do for your business to be able to bring in those clients. So I'm going to be sharing that with you all and a whole lot more. So just make sure you tune in Wednesday at 7. It's about to go.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, I was stuck at 20,000 followers for a long time. Did a live with him. I'm at 25. It just went from 20. I ain't even gonna tell them what you did. It was easy as hell. And I just went from 20 to 22, like that. And I'm not even lying, y'all.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Just like what I share with you.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to Wednesday.
Oh, let's get it.
Okay. So y'all got any questions? Not for you, Antonio. We can't talk to you to Wednesday.
Right. Bye.
Okay. But do y'all have any more questions about Instagram app, about his Facebook group, the wealth building, anything like that? Michelle, I see you just got on here, but I'm gonna save this live, so it's okay if you missed it. Hey, Ingrid. So y'all got any more questions or anything before I let him go? I appreciate you telling him that, because I'm gonna go on there. I'm gonna book my consultation, and I want to do it again. But this time I want to try it with a video. You know I'm country as hell, and everybody love my accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Wow, being that today was the first day one for me to post my service and just walk out on face, and I see this is just a blessing." Oh man, Dora. Man, we don't wish you nothing but blessings over here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll try to get you some help if we can. So, anybody else got any questions? Oh, but what I was saying is, welcome, Fibron. What was the Facebook group again?
1% CEOs. Yeah, and one of our team members, Charlotte Common, she had posted it down there too. But it's 1% CEOs. And you're going to see where it says coaches, consultants, course creators, and service providers. Okay, that's our hub. Yeah, it's 1% CEOs, coaches, consultants, course creators, and service providers. That's the name of the group. Yeah, she just dropped it again. Charlotte Comments. You should see it down there in the comments. That's one of our team members. She just dropped it down there. Facebook. Yeah, she got it down there. Yeah.
And y'all, thank y'all for buying the badges. I didn't want to interrupt him and tell y'all thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much.
Salute.
Yeah. Well, all right then. Double community. Oh, she bilingual, so double community impact. That's what she said. All right. Well, thank you, Gerald. You didn't answer everybody's questions, and so now we all about to hold on. How much are you paying him, Nikki? I don't remember how much I paid. But don't base it on me, because I paid more, because I don't want to say it like that. I have a bigger budget because I sell high ticket items.
Right.
So I can spend $100 and some a day now. In the beginning, I couldn't. So I don't want you to base it off of what Nikki can do. Because Nikki, I hate to say it, Nikki lazy. Nikki will pay somebody else to do something so I can free up my time to do nothing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
See?
But I really don't remember what I paid. But it wouldn't be as much. You wouldn't probably have to pay as much as me.
Right. I would recommend, just schedule a call. That's where I can find out more about your business, what you're currently doing, what you're looking to accomplish, your goals. And then I can go more in detail on what we do, how we could potentially help you, and then we can get into those details.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Well, I'll let you go, but I'm gonna save this on my page, and anybody who asks for some information, then I'm gonna give them your link.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you again, Nikki, as well, for having me on. I appreciate it.
All right. See y'all later.
All right, child.
Bye.
All right, bye.